What is going on, YouTube? It's Saturday night. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and XRP to USD. Well, it looks like it's kind of it's a green day, but I wouldn't exactly call it a huge gains day. Yeah, some of the cryptos have inched up a little bit, but we're still kind of like in a stagnation period right now. And it looks like to me that I don't know. It's just kind of flattened out a little bit, like right here. It's just a little bit flat, and it kind of has me a little concerned. So some people are saying, coins like Ethereum could jump up to 850, but then I saw other people saying that Ethereum can drop back down to 105 from its highs of 160. So who do you believe? Do you believe somebody that you see post on a message board? Or do you believe a guy like me who probably has about as much experience as you do? Like I said before, I do this broadcasting in this show because I enjoy it. I'm a crypto enthusiast and I don't have a lot of money into it, but I have enough to make some money into it. I'm not rich by any means. We rent our home and, I'm not rich by any means, but, I don't know. When you have these stagnation periods like this, when you're not really seeing a lot of movement, when it's kind of like, yeah, it's green, but you're not really seeing the price go up, that means that the volume's kind of dried up a little bit. And that kind of has me a little concerned. When it starts to flatline, as a rule, that's when you kind of break bearish. How much are we going to drop? I don't know. But typically, as a rule, Sunday is usually a red day. Sometimes Saturday could be a red day. But for the most part, I think Sunday morning is usually a red day, but then you usually start to recover by Sunday evening. So just be prepared for a drop. I'm calling a little bit of a drop because I don't know, we've just kind of lost a little momentum. We're kind of stagnating right now. So just be on the lookout. Okay, guys, let's get into the charts here. Bitcoin, we started out the day at about 83, 37, 14. Spiked up a little bit. 83.67. Ping ponged around, shot all the way up to, we'll see right around here, 84.09. So it's trying to creep back into the 8,500 region. So I would say right now, your support line is about 83 to 8,400. Your resistance is about 8,450 to 8,500. And we got to try to break that resistance. What's happening is, guys, is we're getting rejected when we hit that $8,500 mark. When you hit that $8,500 mark, that is your resistance. That is your top resistance right now. And every time, like I said in the past, when you hit that resistance, that's what causes the downward pressure, and that's what makes the coins fall. So we need to bust through that resistance. We need to try to, yeah, we touched 9,000 about a week or so ago, but we need to try to hold above that $9,000 mark. If we want to build momentum, like some folks are saying, $18,000 to $20,000 Bitcoin again. I've even seen outlandish, like, $1 million predictions. Some people were predicting Ethereum was going to jump to $8,000. That's a heck of a jump. From $160 to $8,000? Come on, guys. Really? I mean, I would love to see it myself because then I'd have a crap ton of money. But I'm a bit of a realist. $850 Ethereum, I can see that because it's done it in the past. But Ethereum's never been above $2,000 or $3,000 to my knowledge. But anyway, back to Bitcoin. You've got a support of about 83 to 8,500. Well, 8,450. We need to bust through that $8,500 resistance. Once we do that, we'll be in business, guys. We got to get it above 9 grand. Once we get it above 9 grand, then we'll really be in good shape. Keep it above 9 grand. We need to consolidate out for at least a good week or two. Like I said, when you're doing that consolidation thing, you got to get that. You got to build that support, guys. You got to build that support because, as I said before, when you have these parabolic moves, a parabolic move is kind of like when you're surfing, and you know how the wave crests. When you're at the very, very top of the wave, and the wave is cresting, if you don't build support, if you don't have support at 9 grand, guess what's going to happen when the wave quits cresting and when it's lost its steam? It's going to collapse. It's going to fall apart like sand, guys. So what you got to do is you got to build that support at 9 grand. You gotta consolidate. It's going to be boring as hell, but you got to consolidate out for a while. That consolidation, as boring as it is, that is what's building your support. You're building, you're telling people that it's safe to buy in at this level. It's not going to just jump to $90,000 for 5 seconds and then drop all the way back to 4. Levels like that are not sustainable. But anyway, I do see realistically 18 to 20,000 again because, that's what it's done before in the past. Can it go higher? Absolutely it could go higher. But we need to get the media involved. We need to get the media telling, hey, we need to get the media telling folks, hey, we need to buy Bitcoin now because Bitcoin is going to go parabolic. It's going to go to the moon. We need to be ready. So you need to get invested, have your money in it, get in it now before it's too late. All right, guys, Bitcoin's looking good. Let's move on to the next one. Like I said, just beware. Okay, we're going to take a look at XRP next, which I kind of doubt XRP's done anything because it really hasn't done jack for the last week or so. Okay, XRP, guys, yeah, basically the same stuff. Started out the day at about 22 cents. Shot up to 0.221. 0.219. Let's just say right now, instead of going through all that nonsense, a lot of ping-ponging back and forth, XRP is kind of it's a little bit of a stagnation too. You're at about 21 to 22 cents. That's your support level. When you hit that resistance of 22.9, 23, that's what makes it go down. Once you bust past 24, 25 cents, I think it'll be off to the races. You'll be back up to 30 cents. Start building support at above 30. I think it could go to 40, maybe 50 cents. Longer term, maybe $1. If it's anything like 17, I could see $3 to $4 again. Hell, maybe even $5. This could be, with the right amount of push, this could be a $5 coin. So XRP is looking pretty good. Let's move on to Litecoin. I'm sorry, guys. There's not really a whole lot going on with XRP right now. As much as I love it, it's just a bit bleh. I mean, if I wanted to put $1,000 into a coin, I would definitely feel a lot better putting it into XRP. I mean, if you want my opinion, XRP or Ethereum, it seems like to me XRP might be a little bit safer than Ethereum if I'm going to put that much money into it. But anyway, Ethereum, one of my favorite coins that I'm mining, I'm happy to report that I finally got it back to 21 hashes a second, my mining. And I'm still trying to figure out how to get it back to 29, but, I'll just have to keep toying with it. But anyway, I'm back to 0.97 Ethereum, so I'm just about back to a full Ethereum, and I will not sell out again until this does hit $800 or $900. So, guys, we started out the day at about... Oh, wrong coin, my bad. Jumped ahead of myself. This is Litecoin, I apologize.
Sorry to all you Litecoin holders out there. I will be buying Litecoin again, or I'm actually going to be trying to mine for it here soon. We started out at $53, 37 cents it looks like. Shot up to 54, quickly retraced, kind of ping-ponged around. And then right around here, we went to, let's see, 54.39 it looks like. Yeah, so between $53 and $54, about let's just say 52. No, I've seen it as low as 51 to $54 is your support level right now. We're hitting a resistance of about 54.50 to $55. Once you hit that 55, then it starts going down. But it's holding that $50 important level. But as I said for Bitcoin, I do see a possible drop coming because the volume is kind of starting to thin out a little bit. We're kind of getting that flat line. So worst case scenario, 45, maybe 49, maybe 48, we see a drop. I don't think you're going to see a $30 Litecoin again unless it was just really a bad drop. So we'll just have to see what happens. But if we have another 17 situation, I definitely see this coin popping at least to $300 or $400. What my plan is, I was just thinking about this as I was setting this show up. I get paid 0.01 Ethereum a week. Once I get back to a full Ethereum, I was at 0.95 when I got back in because I kind of foolishly sold out and took profits. But I thought, well, Ethereum's not going to quite yet drop, so I went ahead and got back into it. So instead of having 1.01 like I had before, I had 0.95. So what I'm doing is I'm mining it, and I'm now back up to 0.97. So I've gotten paid twice, which is cool. And once I get, my plan is, it might sound stupid to you guys, but my plan is, once I get to a full Ethereum, the extra Ethereum that I get, like when I get to 1.01, the 0.01, I'm going to start converting it into Litecoin. 0.01 here, 0.01 there, 0.01 here. Within about 6 months, maybe 7 months, I will have a full Litecoin just from mining. I mean, how cool is that? Then I won't give a crap what it does. So anyway, I thought that was a pretty neat idea. I don't know about you. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is that stupid, or do I just keep it Ethereum? Okay, guys, Litecoin's looking good. Let's move on to Ethereum, my favorite coin. Well, one of my favorite coins. I love them all, but I kind of admit I do kind of lean partially toward Ethereum because in my mind, Ethereum has a lot of developers. It's not a boring coin. Please forgive me if I offend anybody, but I'm sorry, but Bitcoin to me is just a bit of a boring coin because really a guy like me or a person with my finances can't really afford to buy a full Bitcoin. Like I said, I don't mean to offend anybody. It's not Bitcoin is still an amazing investment. They're saying that it's one of the best investments of the decade, but still, I'm more partial toward Litecoin and Ethereum and XRP, just because for a poor guy like me, Ethereum's about what I can afford right now. But anyway, with that said, with Ethereum, we started out, and I'm making sure this is the right chart this time. Ethereum, we started out the day about, let's see if my blind butt can see it, 160.14. Shot, actually retraced to 160.105. And kind of ping-ponged all day. Then right around here, went to 162.55. So I'd say, and then right around here we kind of retraced again. So 160 to 162 is your support level right now for Ethereum. I think I've seen 159. So 159 to 162. And as I said in the beginning, it's kind of starting to flatten out. Volume is starting to drop off. That's kind of got me a little concerned. So if you're a buyer looking to get in, put the brakes on it. If you start to see the coins run,
and you start accumulating, and they start accumulating, and the speed starts ramping up, then go ahead and buy. But if you don't really see it speeding up, if you don't see it really ramping up, I caution you to just wait till maybe tomorrow, because I just have it in I feel it in my bones. We're in for a red day. We were green all day today, or a good part of the day, and something is just telling me, I've got this little gnawing instinct. I hope I'm wrong. I've even seen people say Ethereum could drop from 160 all the way to 105. So I'm in at 131. I got in at 131. So if it were to drop it to 105, I'd be down about maybe 25, 30 bucks. My math sucks, so if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But, guys, just give it a day or two. With this low volume, has me a little concerned. You know, buy wisely. Don't buy when the coins are at their highest peak. Don't buy them at the crest of the wave when they're like really up. But like I said, some people are saying an $850 Ethereum. If it's anything like 2017, I see this coin going back to 1400, guys. That's why I'm all in like Jen. I don't care if it drops to 100 tomorrow. I'd be pissed. I'd probably be in a bad mood. But am I going to sell? Hell no, I'm not going to sell. I ain't selling until I make a massive profit. Anyway, guys, I think that's about enough for today. Just remember, buy with your heart or buy with your brain. Don't buy with your emotion. Think about what you're going to do before you do it. Don't make the same mistakes I do. Really think about what you're going to do. I mean, I know here I am wanting to give advice, but I'm just trying to save you guys some of the heartache that I've gone through. That's why I'm doing this show, and plus I just enjoy doing it. Well, guys, this is CryptoVision 2.0, Saturday night, signing off. Peace out, guys, and thank you so much for watching. And please, please, please subscribe. Remember, huge giveaway when I hit 1,000 subscribers for XRP. Peace out, guys.